Karen and Gizelle going, you were just kind of like, listen, is there a way that you guys can both, you know, apologize and we can get moving on? Like, you both said really terrible things, mean things. You guys are kind of like blowing this out of proportion. You're ruining people's time. Like, I feel like everybody at the table was just annoyed by it and was just like, can you guys talk and hash this out? What do you feel like? Why was that situation something that you just felt like, can you guys handle this so we can move on?
Oh my gosh. Yes. I'm just, in general, I'm tired of the Gizelle and Karen fight. It's been done. The horse is dead. They can't do this next year. Like, we got to put this to bed. At the end of this year, when we get to our reunion, where, if you don't know, that's where everything is sort of hashed out for the final time. I need this to be put in an envelope or put it in a bottle and then ship it out to sea and leave it in the middle of the ocean. Just because we're getting to the point where we're just clawing at straws and grabbing at straws so much that now we're completely embellishing versions of stories to say that Gizelle wished death on Ray. You saw me laugh at
and I was literally like,
girl, because I thought it was a joke.
Yeah.
But she, you know, she's serious.
She's serious.
And
she's serious.
She did say to me when Karen and I met at my house, she did say to me that her children were hurt by what Gizelle said. And if that's true, I do think that there's room for Gizelle to apologize for hurting her children, because that is their father. And Askala said something the other night. I think she was on live, and she made a comment about how it was triggering for her when she heard that, because her husband is 10 years older than her. My husband is 8 years older than me. Ray is older than Karen. And it's a thing that I think about too, is how much time do my spouse and I have together on this earth? How much time does Karen have on earth with Ray? Because there is a significant age gap. And I can see how that could be triggering, because I think about that too. You know, I want my husband and I to be together until, you know, our 90s, but, you know, we're 8.5 years apart. So how realistic is that? And I can imagine maybe Karen being triggered by it. But girl, be triggered 4 years ago. You can't be triggered now.
A lot of people in here are like, Ray was wrong for what he was shady with that comment about her having, you know, pretty much trouble getting a man or whatever. His comment was shady. So it is kind of like, all right, like,
and she was responding to him being shady.
She was responding to him being shady. So it is kind of like, at that point, you guys both
you're canceled out.
Each other.
Yes,
and that's that.
out. Yeah, it should cancel out.